Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jacob with Moreno Landscaping and Lawn Maintenance. It has been a very long time since I vlogged, so I'm trying to get back into the groove of this. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whenever you're watching this, thank you for tuning in. So, all right, so we're at our first property. It's a Tuesday morning out here in beautiful Central Florida, and we're at our first property. And yes, so it's I guess summertime already. I think we're in May. Wait, May? Yes, we're in May, and yes, it's been hot. We're in the late. I think yesterday was 98, so today we'll see what it gets. But anyways, we're at our first property. So we're at our first property here. We got some branches that fell, which we'll cut that up and throw it in the back of the truck. Finally got me a new hiree. Been with me for a couple of weeks now, so it's working out pretty good. So we're getting things accomplished. Makes a big difference when you have help, guys. So we have this. Got the hedges trimmed up. Bushes look kind of okay. So these were trimmed up last week, so nothing really grew, which is surprising. We're getting it. All right, so my side of the property, this side here, I'm tell you, we had an issue here where all this was drying out. All down this whole side was drying out. So this is one zone. And what I did was, because I changed out the valve, I changed out the solenoid, everything's working. In other words, everything's working, but it's not turning on. So somewhere from here all the way around the house, the wire for irrigation, so somewhere it's cut or it's not good no more. So instead, I haven't had a chance to really look for it. So what I did, show y'all real quick. So the two valves are right here. So this valve here is the one that's not working, and everything's full of water right now because I had this on. I've been having it on every night for about an hour and a half. So it just turned off. So that's why this is full of water. But so this valve was working and this one was not. So what I did was I combined them together. Here's it's something real easy. It's something what do you call it? Real quick. Something real quick. But I am going to change out the wire. I'm going to be rewiring the whole system. But this one right here is just a real easy, quick fix because it is starting to warm up. So until I can get to this, this is the way I have it. So it's working. And the reason this works is because I have good pressure. This house is on a well. And so the pressure on this is really strong, so I'm able to put both of these valves together and still have good pressure. So that's the only reason I did this. If not, I would have contracted somebody to come out here and get it, which I did get a price for, and yeah, it's just ridiculous. But anyways, so I could do it myself, which I'm going to be doing it myself. But so that's what we did. So that's something that if you ever run into an issue and you have all your valves all together and you have one that's not working and because of a wire or something, but the solenoid and everything else is working, try that might help. So, and anyways, all right guys, I will see y'all at the next property. All right, guys. So if you're from Florida, you'll know that these ferns, they grow everywhere. They grow in the bushes, on the palm trees, on the trees, in the gutters. You name it, they grow. So, and the deer don't eat them. So that'd be a good bed. I want to say these are Boston ferns. So yeah, so just think, you know, that's normal. So the best way to get rid of this is to pull them out with the whole roots and all. Because if not, if all you do is cut them, trim them, they come right back. So best way to get rid of them is pulling them out. Just like my man there. All right, guys, so we're getting done with our fourth property. So here's to show you real quick. So there's our fourth property. Our first property is 2 houses down that way. That's our second property. And then that was our third property. And then this is our fourth property. We installed the side of garlic. Got the bushes trimmed. Looks pretty good. Edges. We got some Exorias, yeah. So the deer have been eating these up. So we're trying some new deer stuff here. I'll show you in a little bit what I have, but it's kind of like a grinder that you put on the ground, and I guess by them sniffing the floor, whatever, it keeps them from it. So we're gonna try that out. But it does have a lot of new growth on these. So, and I did put that stuff down last week. So hopefully that's making a difference. But I did the sides. I didn't do the top. It wasn't that bad. It could have been done, but I just went and just did the side today. And yeah, so this house number 4. So I'm fixing to do an irrigation check on this property because we got a lot of dry spots. We need to make sure that everything is working. Like I said, we've been in the 90s, so yeah. So all right. So we're getting done with house number 4. We got another one after this one, maybe 2 more after this one. So all right, see you at the next one. All right, so we had to replace some of this society guard because they were not looking that great. Ends up there's a sprinkler head here, somewhere right here, and it was watering that way, but it wasn't watering this way. So we adjusted to hit this way, and then over here where he's digging, there's a rotor. It's one of these 1-foot rotors. So that one's stuck. So it works, water comes out of it and everything, but it starts spraying and then it just stops. So what it was rotating, stopping, and then turn it off, it rotate and then stop. So it wasn't doing the full rotation, because it's supposed to rotate all the way here, go all the way around, rotate that way, all the way here. So we're replacing that. So now we're going to be replacing it with the 1-foot rotor. These things are expensive. This was like, was it $35? So we got some, what we got down there, wires. So you always gotta be careful. You got landscape wires, you got multi kind of wires. But it happens, if you cut them, you cut them. That's why it's always good to have extra wire, wire nuts. ¿Está grande ese?
Sí.
¿Está grande como este?
Sí, está grande.
Sí. So it's going to be an easy switch. So basically we just got to make sure we get all the way to the bottom, clean it up, and then twist it off, and then the other one twists on. Real simple fix. All right, go ahead and twist it off. See, I'll just twist off. You have it there, it's 3/4, and it's gonna twist. You gotta make sure that it's in there.
Okay. Así pues, se dio para abajo.
Alrighty, so now we're gonna so here you have your arrow here. So before I turn it on, I could tell exactly like where it's gonna go. So it's gonna go face that way, and then use your set to go halfway. So it's gonna go straight that way. So what I'm gonna do here is, all right, so he already covered it up. He covered the hole up. So I got this tool here. This is called eye tool from King Innovations, and it's pretty cool. It got the handsaw, got the vice grips, gets a little everything. You go online and check it out. I'm not sponsored by them, but this is an eye tool. This is something I carry with me all the time, because I'm working with irrigation and all. So you have your arrow here, and this arrow, when you turn it, it goes that way and it goes that way. So I want it to go like a whole 90 going, I mean not 90, 180, 180, what is it, 180? But anyways, I want it to kind of go more. So what I'm gonna do is find, we got too many stuff here now. Here we go. So here it has an adjustment here, and you have your subtract, and you got your plus. There we go. So what's happening is going that way, and then it's turning, and then it's going that way. So it's going the wrong way I want it to go. So I want it to go the other way. So I'm gonna get the whole thing, turn it. All right, so the arrow goes that way now, and it goes that way. So there we go. All right, so we're gonna turn it on and see how that works. All right. All right, guys, so we're at our 5th property. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5th property, same neighborhood. It's our 5th property. At the last neighborhood, we put in that, what is it? That 12-inch rotor, and ends up, we took it out, we switched it out and everything, and ends up there was no nozzle. And so I had a nozzle for X-Rain, and I had a nozzle for a Rainbird, and none of those fit in there. So we already switched it off. You know what? I did forget to turn off the irrigation. So if it comes on tonight, it's gonna, oh, dang it. So I'm gonna have to go back over there and turn off the irrigation, because I just remembered. Because now it's just gonna be shooting. It's just gonna be like it's not gonna shoot right. In other words, so well, all right, guys. So we're at our 5th property. This one here. So they're doing construction. They redid the whole irrigation system. I think I need to get a battery edger. That thing is loud. Well, anyway, all right. So we're gonna get this one done, and then I think after this we have one more. All right, so we are wrapping up property number 6. It's a lot of stuff here. Ivy on top. You got your philodendrons. People call those the elephant ears. You got your Thai plants, more of that tropical look. You got your evergreens. You got your red ruffles, azaleas. You got your Asian alex or something like that. Jasmine. You got your olive tree. You got your viburnums. There's a lot going on. You got your creeping fig on the wall. You got a drift rose back there. Got your bougainvillea. You got your bleeding heart. You got your confetti jasmine. Come here, you got your portocarpus hedge. Your pittosporum. I want to say this is a night jasmine or something like that. Got that real sweet fragrance. A lot of fruit trees here. Yeah, I didn't do the sod. I don't do all this sod stuff. Somebody did a nasty job. But anyways, there you got the bleeding heart. You got white. You got the purple. That's pretty nice. And you come back here. All this is done with the push mower. We push mower this whole property here. You got your viburnum. Got your viburnum. You got more creeping fig on the walls. But so House number 6 is done. Really call it a day. Check the irrigation. That's why the floor kind of looks like kind of wet. We do have a dry spot, which I'm gonna have to talk to him because we might have to cut back these hibiscus so that the water could go over, or move the sprinkler head around. So, don't know what this tree's called, but man, this is nice. It has a, it's nice. But anyways, all right, guys, it's time to go.